want to go camping?
Yeah, alright. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, and welcome to our first video. I'm Sam.
I'm Holly.
We both love camping and we both love taking photos and making videos, so it just sort of seemed like a natural progression for us to start making videos about camping.
And at the minute we've been feeling really shit, so we were just like...
Not like run down or overly tired. You felt run down?
I felt run down, like I'm tired.
I'm just kind of over the monotony of day-to-day work. Even though I love what I do, it's just still doing it every day. It just, it grinds you down. So we love coming outdoors to feel better about ourselves. And through the course of this video, we'll just see if we can make ourselves feel a little bit better. So we've got to cook some nice food, drink some nice wine. There's Maggie too, who wants to say hello. Oh, here she is.
Hi.
Obviously the star of the show.
Maggie loves camping.
She does, honestly. Like, as soon as you get to the... Go on then, you want to go down on the grass. As soon as you get to the campsite, she's just like chomping at the bit to get out of the car and just get into the grass.
And she's all zen.
Yeah,
She's
she's just zen. So yeah, I won't bore you too much with an introduction, but basically we're going to cook some nice food, drink some nice wine. I think I've already said that.
But we're going to try some new things because we went to the shop before we came and perused this very small selection of wine, but got some new things on that I think we want to try, because we always like trying something new when we come camping, because it's kind of just nice.
Always start with a bottle of fizz though. I think fizz and camping is just where it's at.
I think fizz always, please, thank you.
So I'm about to try my first night on the Alpkit dirt bag. I will let you know how that goes. Up until now I've just slept on like a blanket, but Holly has the cloud-based thing and it looks good, but it didn't quite work for me, but the dirt bag looks better. So I might not let you know how it goes this video. I might use it for a couple of trips and then give you my feedback on it, but yeah. Good night.
Oh, night. Bye.
batteries arrived just in time for our trip this weekend. These are the Snow Peak Tokyo Design Studio, I guess mules for pottering about the campsite in, because I only have my Dana boots. They're not difficult to put on, but you know when you just want to get up and out the tent and potter about and make coffee. So yeah, I picked these up and they're actually way better than I thought they were going to be. They look a bit sort of technical and bulky and buckly, which isn't me. But I don't know, I think the colourway and stuff works, but actually the buckles, they're magnetic and they just snap into place, and it makes me feel a bit like a child again, but it's just so easy. So yeah, this isn't a review of them or anything, I just want to say I rate them, and I'm really glad I've got them, and it's made making coffee in the mornings that much easier. Now Tuesday. The last we spoke was Sunday. The whole point of the camping trip was to make us feel better, and we just made a really stupid, simple mistake. As we were pitching the tent, as you probably saw in the footage earlier, we kind of thought that the incline on the hill would be enough to deal with, or like not steep enough that it'd be a problem. But we misjudged it completely and we ended up having like the worst night's sleep, because we've got like a mat in the tent, which I'll show you when we do a tent setup video, but it like was slipping on the bottom of the tent. So yeah, that was just an absolute bust. And then on Sunday we went for the walk in the morning, and then we went back to the tent. We actually just had like a 4-hour nap, and then we got up and went home. We were supposed to stay another night, but yeah, we just didn't fancy it, so we just packed up and went home. And to be honest, it was a good decision, because as we were packing up, a group with, how many cars did they have? 7. A group with 7 cars pulled up. Must have been about 15 people, and I don't begrudge anyone having a good time or meeting up with friends on a campsite. Like, I'd probably do it, but just wasn't what we wanted, and we knew they were probably going to be a bit noisy. So yeah, that was that. We went home, and that was when we stopped filming. So to make up for it, we've come for a little hike. I say hike, it's just a walk. I don't even know where we are. Holly does all the routes. Holly? Where are we?
Kind of like around the back of Carl's Walk and Higator. Going to a place called Mother's Cap, I think, and over Owler Tor. Basically, it's just right near the Fox House, really accessible. We've both never been to this spot before, so yeah, just thought it'd be cool. Try and get Maggie out, but she's been a little fish today.
Yeah, she's not into this, I don't think.
I think it's just like really wet underneath the foot. She hates it. But she's coming. So, to answer the question that we posed at the beginning of the vlog.
We love coming outdoors to feel better about ourselves. And through the course of this video, we'll just see if we can make ourselves feel a little bit better. No, not if you pitch your tent on a hill. That was a big mistake. There's actually 2 fields at the campsite. One's a lot flatter, but there's usually a few more people in it. So we always go for the quieter one, but I think next time we'll try that, the flatter one with more people. Because, I mean, there's still more than enough space to pitch.
More than enough.
Yeah. Like, away from everyone else, so that'll be fun.
And probably there's better views up there, actually. Like on the flatter one, because we're kind of like in the hill of one of the views.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh well, just means we'll have to go again and do another video, which should be fun. So, I mean, our next trip we've got coming up, other than a few walks around the local peaks, is we're going to do the Northumberland 250, which, if you're not familiar, is a sort of conceptual route to rival the Scottish North Coast 500. Lots of woodland, coastline, borderlands, but we're going to hire a Defender camper for it.
Very excited.
Which at first I was incredibly excited about, and now it's kind of, there's a few logistical issues, like we still need a campsite because we don't want to pitch up the tent on top of the roof and then get moved on. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can find a couple of spots to car camp or wild camp or not pay for a campsite.
So if anyone's got any recommendations, please send them Sam's way.
Yeah. But if you want to see us drive around Northumberland in a Defender with a dog, making some coffee and cooking some food at the side of the road, then hit the subscribe button. Got to get the YouTube things in there, obviously. But until then, I think we'll just sign off, and we hope you enjoyed this first video. I'm sure we'll find our feet with sort of the stories we want to tell and such in future videos. But yeah,